What is up, guys? I'm Aldo here. So in this video, I want to give you guys a little tutorial on how to sign up for, you've probably seen, if you watch CryptoFace, you've probably seen CryptoFace mention it. This is a prop firm. It's called Breakout Prop Firm, Breakout Prop. And basically what that means, what that is, you can get up to, I think it's 100 grand. There's lesser amounts too, where they basically give you 100 grand to trade with, and you can keep up to 90% of the gains that you make. And there's a couple good perks to this. It's a good opportunity for a few reasons. I think if you already have 100 grand in a trading account, it may not be the best thing for you. But if you want to kind of act like, if you have the experience and you want to kind of act like an analyst, act like what a hedge fund analyst kind of does in a sense, I think this could be a really good idea. So basically, it's the way I did it. It's $880, and you got to go through an evaluation. Basically, you got to make 10% an account before you lose 6%, which is not a crazy thing. I mean, you could theoretically do that if you have a really good risk-reward ratio and you win a trade. You could do that through one or two trades, depending on your risk-reward ratio. So basically, you click this link. It's in CryptoFace's video about it. Maybe I'll put it down below, just for this video. And I mean, it's the affiliate ID for CryptoFace right here. And, you fill it all out. And it's no KYC, I believe. I think any of these countries, you're okay. So obviously, and it uses Bybit. It's a different, system that I'll show you guys in a second. I'll show you guys how a trade I'm going to enter on it right now. One of the trades I'll enter on it right now. So I'll give you a little tutorial to do that. So simple stuff, you fill all this in. This is what I want to show you. So there's a one-step evaluation, two-step evaluation. If you're a more experienced trader, I'd probably do the one-step. The two-step gives you a little bit more leeway, but it takes longer. I did the one-step. I'm in the evaluation, place right now where you got to make that 10% before you lose the 6%. Max you could lose in a day is 5%, which is plenty. And you can select an account balance. I mean, anything under, I would say 25 or 50 grand is kind of low, depending, because typically you want to be in at least a 50K account. I selected the 100K, and I also selected the 90% here. If you're less of, I would recommend it's only a few dollars extra. Definitely select the 90-10. Because I think without that, you're only keeping 80% of the profits. You want to keep, I would want to keep as much as the money I make as possible. And I think that's well worth it. Unless you're somewhere where maybe you're in a part of the world where, you could live off a grand a month. It depends where, I would say you want to be at a number where if you can make 10% a month, so it's 9 grand after the 10% they take here, which is a pretty good deal, I think. A really good deal, I think. It's kind of the deal a lot of, I know some hedge fund people, and this is similar to what they kind of are presented with. So I think it's a good opportunity in that aspect. I'm still in the valuation phase, like I mentioned, so we'll see what happens. But I selected the 100K and I selected this 880. But you could do it for much cheaper here with the $10,000 account. And I believe I'm 98% sure that you could. If you say you do well with the 10K, you could do it again and get the 100K or whatever. So you can select what you want. You could do what you want here. For obvious reasons, 100K, I picked the highest one, paid my 880. So yeah, once you do that, you're going to pay that money. You could, I think, pay in crypto or credit card or whatever. And then what you're going to get, the only thing I could show you here, you're going to get an email that says platform download link. And you're going to click that link. And above this email, I'm not going to show you my password and all that. But above, if you scroll up on this email, it'll show you the password, the username. You're going to click there. You're going to get that platform, and that platform is going to come up. And now let me move that. Let me move that over here so you guys could see. And let me just move that over. Put this over here, and you could see right here. So I did one trade so far and lost about $350. It was the long that I took yesterday. It came within $200 of getting the first take profit, so that's okay. But what I'm going to show you here is, kind of how it looks. It looks different than I believe they're using it. I'm 99% sure they're using it through Bybit, which you don't have to KYC because it's completely legal. It's just you're trading through the prop firm. You're not trading through Bybit itself. which is a good idea too. And like CryptoFace has mentioned, it's kind of the future of what this is. And another thing CryptoFace mentioned is when you have the governor, when you can't lose too much during a certain trade, and when you have a larger account, you can be more careful here. So what we're gonna do here, I just want to show you how to enter a trade here, and a few things you should note. When you enter a trade, you could do anything. I believe that's on Bybit. There's a lot of stuff here. I mean, I think you could do PayPay. You could do a lot of. There's even more than what's here. I'm just going to do a simple Bitcoin trade, right now. But, when we look, I'll give you a little bit of a freebie what I'm looking at right here. So I'm looking at my four day, and I think you could do multiple. So I think that if you do a long and you open another long or try to open another long, it's just going to do two separate trades. So, which could be good, kind of a good thing. If you have a scalp long and a day long, it's kind of more organized. I think that's overall a good thing. So, your 4-day, I'll just show you what I'm looking at for the trade I'm entering right now. It's more of a swing short. Trigger wave format on the 4-day. What I like to look is, about, 1/15th, 1/16th. Your 6 hours coming into the red. 5 hour is also coming into the red. A lot of these are coming into the red. I do think it is very likely that you can continue down forward. And the place I'm looking at is right around, this level, 60.5. So where are we right now? We're jumping up, which is kind of good for a better entry, 65.7. And this has been it's been an interesting market. I'll say that. Definitely been an interesting market. And you get a nice 1-to-1 right here from the top there. We could go, one, you probably go 1 to 1.5, but we'll just do a 1-to-1. We'll make this as safe as possible here. We'll kind of try to short this down. And as other trade opportunities pop up, I'll try to take those as well on the prop trading firm. And so I like this entry. I like this trade setup. I like what we're looking at, a little freebie right here. And I think we'll most likely come down and hopefully retest 60K. Now, if things change, we could, close the trade early at maybe one of these spiral lines or whatever. Or maybe we'll get stopped out. And I'm going to risk about probably $1,000, maybe a little under $1,000. So we're going to go sell right here. So we're going to hit sell, which means short. And basically, you're going to, we always want to select protection orders and at least do a stop loss here. So where is our stop loss? We want to find that. Where's our stop loss? 7141. So it's simple. We're just going to type in 7141. It's a pretty decent system. So it's like lots. I think one lot is a full Bitcoin. So if we did that, that would be crazy. That's too much. If we did here, you'd be losing, let's see. Oh, wait a second. So yeah. Projected loss about $1,000. So I want to do, let's do 1.5. We'll risk about $800 here. We could do a limit too. Why not do a limit? Current price. Try to limit into this a little bit. We'll just do $1, above where we are right now to maybe save on some fees. I believe we will save on fees if we do that, especially for a swing trade. You always want to limit. And then we're going to do a take profit, and we're going to set that take profit where we want to lock this out. And where's our first take profit? Now, the thing that's a little bit weird here is I'll update you guys if I find out. I don't think you could take you could take partial profits if you take out the money live. So if you set an alert at this area right here, and then you take the profit manually there, you could do a partial profit and set your stop loss to your entry point, I believe. But I believe to fully automate that, you can't do that, I believe. I could be wrong, but from my messing around with the exchange so far, you can't do that. So 60,651 is the number we want here. 60,651. So that's what we're looking right now. So that risk reward ratio I thought would have been a little bit better. Risking 100 to get 600, I thought that was a little bit better because it was a 1-to-1. Usually it's a little bit better in that. What have we? Oh, am I in the wrong? Okay, we're down a little bit. That could be why. Yeah, I thought that was, let's see, 70. Oh, let's go 7101 actually. Let's make that a little bit. Yeah, approximately. I mean, usually whenever you get close to an area, I just want to see that again. 60, yeah, 651 about. So that area. So definitely not our best. I thought that was a better risk reward ratio, unless I'm missing something here. Well, price is higher now, so that would make it a little bit better. Yeah, sometimes as price fluctuates, it does move around. Anyway, so we're gonna go 6. We want it to be higher because we're trying to limit in. So we're gonna go like that. and then we're going to send this order. So I believe we have this order in, and you could see it, and hopefully we will fill this order. So working on that. Hopefully we will fill this order. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to cancel this order and just manually, if there's a way to do that. Anyway, yeah. So that if you click there, that's to get out of it. So you click the X, that's to get out of the order right there, and then so we'll get yeah. Sometimes you get I X that out. Sometimes you got to be careful with these. Sometimes you got to be careful. Now we got to find our order area right there, which is not, that's something else coming up. Oh man, sometimes, yep. all done guys, all over. Yeah, that's kind of how it is sometimes. Yep. Yeah, you gotta, I'm just trying to think how we want to find what I'm looking for. Trading dashboard. No, that's not what we want. Trading journal. Here we go. And then, no, that's not, nothing's there. Chart. Okay, so we got our chart. Positions. We have none of them. Okay. So I believe this is kind of what we need. Okay, so it's not that bad. Okay, so I changed the layout a little bit. You can move these around, but we're going to go sell. The same amount, it has the same amount set. We're going to type in our stop loss and our, entry point. So let's do a stop loss a little bit tighter here. So we're going to go 69,546. 9,546. And we're going to do take profit at, where are we going to do this? We're going to do this at 67.20. Okay, so not bad. We're going to put that in, and we place that order. So now you could see this order right here. You could see this order right here. So, and then if we wanted to, let me just see something I wanted to, yeah, if you click this X right here, this is how you can close the position, and this is how you could take a partial profit. So these are lots, which is, it's basically just the amount of Bitcoin. So it's a 15th of a Bitcoin. So if we wanted to take out, and say we wanted to take out 75%, I believe. So a 10th, yeah. So you just hit close position. I don't want to do that there. I want to keep this position in, but it's automatically going to take the full amount out there. So what you could do if you want to do partial profits, let's say you wanted to take out 70% right here, and then you wanted to take out the rest, I don't know, the rest over, at this point at 56.7, then what you would want to do is change your, you'd want to, if there's a way to edit this, I believe, is there a way to edit this? Maybe not. Oh, okay, there might not be a way to edit this. I believe, modify position. Yes, there is a way to edit it. Yes, I misspoke there. But yes, you want to modify the position, and you want to go to, you could change your take profit. So let's say maybe 58, we want to do the first take profit. And then what I would say to do, you'd click modify, and then you'd set an alarm when it hits that point, and then hopefully you're awake, and then you take out the percent you want to, and then you could set your stop loss to your entry point. If you're going to right click this and hit modify, and then set the new stop loss. That's what you want to do there. And then hopefully we'll let this run. And then if we do want to, what we could do is actually just, I'll show you what happens if you do another, like let's say we want to do, like, I don't know, just, everything looks bearish. Like if I'm going to do anything, wait a second, what's going on here? Oh, I did not cancel that other position. Wait a second here, that's an issue. So, okay, so we have a double position in. I wasn't able to cancel that because I guess I wasn't able to cancel that. Well, you're learning a lot. You're learning with me here. You're learning with me. So, yeah, so the order, we want to get an order, orders. Yes, this is what we want, orders. So your whole thing here, if you click on my account, the order, so that order was just filled. And if we also click on order history, I didn't cancel that one. I didn't cancel that one because I hit the wrong button and X'd everything out. So what I want to do is probably X this out here. I want to cancel this order. So we're going to close this out. We're going to close this one out. Or, yeah, we're going to close this one out right here. We're going to close this position. or we could even keep it open because that was the one that limited in. And depending on what we want to do here, this is interesting. This is interesting because we want to, let's go to modify. Look at the modify there. Yeah, so projected loss. So I'd be losing 2% of the account if it goes the wrong way, which is not really the best idea here. Definitely not really the best idea here. It would be nice, like the one thing that I'm thinking about here is it would be nice if you could do a partial kind of profit. You know, percent of, yeah, you can't really, yeah, you can't really do a, yeah, it's just basically the price or the percentage that you're ahead. So it's lower leverage. So what I could do if I just cancel this right here, if I just take profit here, I'm probably gonna break even or something, so not a big deal. So I'm just gonna close this position. Just close that position. So I don't think I lost too much there. I think I even made $1 or something. I don't think I lost too much there. So hope you guys, this is pretty much all I have for you right now. And if we look at the other thing too, if we look at to get the chart, where do we want it? Yeah, so for looking, just for finding, you could type in, even if we wanted to trade something weird, it should come up. I thought we could. Oh wait, yeah, it did come up. Pay. You could trade a lot of stuff here. You could trade a lot of stuff, which is a good thing. And there's a lot of, I know some people have done really well with meme stuff. You got to be careful though. This is 1,000 pay. So there's a lot of stuff here that you can mess with. I think it's a good opportunity, guys. I think it's a really good opportunity, especially, if you want to try to get access to a 100K account, an account with a margin on it. And think about it. I mean, you could withdraw, I think, once a week here. So if you could even make, if you could make 1% a week on that 100K account, if you can make 1% a week on average, that's $1,000 a week. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. You got to be disciplined, visualization, positivity, all those, really, really good things here. But yeah, that's what we want to focus on. All right, guys, I really appreciate you guys. Hope you guys got something out of this video. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. Goodbye.